Left down on my way back home. Remember the time I was born? No such a thing could match in life would be done. What? Look around and see how many people killing each other. When a simple's kissing your lips, my heart gets attached to you.
Left out up in the old Monday. Wouldn't be good till the back in the every time was boon good. I nearly mango. Do such a thing, cause it back and get it got mission done. Holy man, my do. Put it in gassing on. I left down, ailing and go way back home. Do such a thing, and made love die. With a dimple dick, body got good.
I was brought up in a music family, I would say. My grandmom used to perform the traditional ceremonies, you know. Healers would perform in order to cure people or to, you know, to take people into their wishes. And mainly for me, that was maybe musical and spiritual happening connected to music. And that's what I got from those traditional ceremonies. I spent most of the time of my youth in that place, as Mozambique was in crisis political-wise, and that seems to be a safe place to stay. And I experimented then the music that my father would somehow play in his youth. What touched me and all my brothers and sisters and even my family, I think, was that side of music that was something which touched everyone spiritually. You would really feel in trance. Like many Africans, music is their ritual, is their daily life, you know. So I think without realizing, you know, all my family, they also play music, just not professional like I do, or 5 of us. We took this music a little bit more serious, let's say. Unfortunately, it was all related to political crisis that many different cultures came together, or they mixed. It brought a beautiful thing, although coming from a difficult route to understand. I was saying we got South African music influence by having neighbors who flew from their homes, finding place to live safe, and they would celebrate their rituals. You know, they would sing their gospels or spirituals, anything which was connected to warm vocals or deep singing or higher screaming if it was a woman, and also dancing. When those influences would come to us, we didn't found it surprisingly. We just saw it had a place in our body. So we had them as friends, and we got this music, which I can say it ended up influenced completely in my way of composing.
Joza logo akina Ungala saningi akina Dik loga kwera ngokwera Fumela ni nato Erele Kunga go akina Yateta yamtis me wo sabam sabini Yinga go akina Unga gata go kopu sumpekea David kuri bangong ganga go kea Sumbing lang 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 gong kuri kea Bitabdi bangang go sing lang go kea Biton go le le kring lang abu go kea Bidi bang gang 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 go kea Aye Bidi gung gung ga go ya kea Aye Bidi gung gung ga go kea Ying ga go kea Gung gung ga go kea Ngagowagira, 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 dindi, ngagowagira.
I can say I'm choppy because I speak the language. I have that face, you know, that height, and maybe the music is more the identity of a choppy man. But there's no more tribes, you know. You don't go for choppy tribe, and it's all one. Take except the first song I just played today. When you do. That could be a Timbila music. And then you figure out, just make a picture of. That could be a chopper rhythm. The Catholic Church somehow came into Mozambique in compensation of what was happening, and it brought together the music from the Western culture, and I started frequenting those ceremonies in Catholic Church, and then because music was calling, I was playing also the guitars and organs and percussion in the Western way. So, you know, I was somehow inspired me to just keep on making music, and I learned all those basic things in music, like big solfege for beginner, rhythms and chords and harmony, you know, typical for music, the church music, like Bob Dylan, actually, the style were used also. You know, when Portuguese people came in Mozambique, they brought that music through Catholic Church. And there was a style that marked Maputo in Mozambique. It's called marabenta. They called that name, they meant arrebenta, because people were dancing, you know. And Mozambican people all over the world, they would think that the Mozambican music style is marabenta. It's just one of, and that it was characteristic because of using the basic chords. Again, Western chords, which could play songs from Portugal like Oh Manhã, Manhã, you know, typical Western somehow. But then we took it, we're trying to take back to the traditional stuff.
Go, go, you be the guy the timber. Without the guy the pack of the timber. We'll let the timber hold it out. With a yamantini, what's in come and the pack go, go.